TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And how about we check the numbers for DeMar DeRozan?
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. So Sacramento will get the first possession here. Murray against Leonard. Murray passes to Monk. LaVine surveys the D. Back to Monk. Sabonis with a screen on Harden. 5 on the clock. Monk for 3. Powell pulls it in. Harden with it. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. Now Leonard. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Right side Harden. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Monk passes to Murray. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Here's Harden. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
Here's LaVine for 3, and he buries his first look.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Leonard, coming off a terrific game against Houston. Pass to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. And here's Dunn. The 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Dunn outside. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
They're taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
Outside Monk. Pass to LaVine. Outside Murray. And the call will be against James Harden.
James Harden.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here's Sacramento. Murray inside. Leonard's there. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Very few young players play with such poise. Murray doing just enough to finish for the bucket.
Dunn left side. Pass to Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Outside LaVine. Nails it from beyond the arc. LaVine's got 6.
We've seen the evolution of LaVine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. Outside for Harden. There's the triple. Rebounded. Sabonis. The Kings lead by 5. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Personal foul.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Ellis is checked in for the Kings. Now here's Levine. He has 6. Pass to Monk. Picked by Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. Murray for 3. Here's Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. Sabonis against Harden. Out to Powell. Takes a 3. On target from range.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
Sabonis outside. Here's Ellis, defended by Dunn. They set a pick. Outside Levine. Lets it fly. And James Harden pulls it down.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
James
Some
Harden.
serious intensity from Leonard, driving in with a purpose and slamming it down.
Monk passes to Ellis. Back to Monk. Sabonis, left side. Monk against Harden. And it's Monk, that time on the assist from Sabonis.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Inside, here's Powell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going for the foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. LaRavia comes in for Murray. DeRozan is checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Markelle Fultz in for Monk. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to LaRavia. Harden against Fultz. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. 5 ticks left in the first quarter. Here's Harden. Ooh, he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Did he get the basket off in time or not?
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sacramento on top. They lead by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
We've got Jonas Valanciunas. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Ellis in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
LA foul.
And that's an intentional foul. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jones, he's checked in for Leonard. Coffee comes in for Powell. Bogdanovich checked in for Dunn. And Simmons is subbed in for James Harden. And Simmons gets it to go.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Fultz passes to Laravia. Here's DeRozan. Ben Simmons grabs the board. The Clippers in the lead. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here are the top passing teams in the league so far this year. Sacramento in second.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
Simmons against Fultz. Pass to Valanciunas. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Batum with it. Outside Jones. Simmons with it. Hounded by Fultz. Batum outside. Here's Coffee. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Fultz who brings it up for Sacramento. Valanciunas. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 3.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Now here's Batum. Still no points. Simmons is double. Fires for 3. Jones misses.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Fultz passes to Valanciunas. Here's Ellis from deep. Batum pulls it in. Simmons against Fultz. Outside Jones. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
At 6'10", Simmons sees the entire floor at all times.
Timeout called. Sacramento. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for Laravia. Levine, he's checked in for Ellis. And it's Monk in for Fultz. Now here's Monk. 27 points his last game. The 3 from DeRozan. And another miss by Sacramento.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Batum. And stolen by Murray. Levine with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. On the take, Levine.
Boy, Levine just glides off the bounce. He is very difficult to stay in front of.
Batum with a screen on Monk. Pass to Coffee. The 3-ball. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
No problem for DeRozan at the rim.
From the wing position, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at finishing through contact.
Clippers trail by 4. Now here's Simmons. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Laravia is checked in for the Kings. Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Zubac, he's checked in for Batum. Leonard comes in for Jones. Powell, he's checked in for Coffee. And it's Dunn in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Levine. Give him 8. The Clippers grab the miss. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
A spectacular athlete When Leonard drives to the rim, he's difficult to stop.
Pass to LaRavia. Murray against Leonard. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Sacramento shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good.
Murray, one of those guys who might be better suited for the NBA than college ball. More screens, more off-ball movement. He's talked about how much it benefits him.
Ellis is checked in for LaRavia. Zubac with a screen on Murray. Here's Leonard. And Leonard with the strong finish.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The first one falls.
At the line for 2, Malik Monk.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Leonard looking around. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Kings ahead, up by 4, and we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey, everybody. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look at the Clippers. They're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs. That's when you turn up.
All right, guys, let's talk about our game. The LA Clippers are in a close one.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Clippers trail by 4. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. Leonard finds Harden. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
Now here's Monk. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Releases. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Murray against Leonard. Pass to Powell, who poked away. Right wing. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Clippers ball.
All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Norman Powell.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
And when I say almost nobody does it better, I basically mean nobody does it better than Harden. He is so talented at getting contact.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here are some of the best and most intelligent shooters in the association. Leave it to Zubac, third.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Here's Harden. He's got 5. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And that three is knocked down by Kawhi.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
That was your 9-1-6.
And so here's Sacramento. 4-point game. Outside Murray. Levine with a screen on Leonard. Now here's Murray. The D's right on him. Shoots over Zubac. Murray's shot is good. Murray's gotten his third basket of the night.
Yeah, good work from the mid-range. This is why you let Murray do his thing from there. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
With his skill and athleticism, Monk is a very valuable piece in your rotation.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Monk against Harden. To the inside. Leonard. Back to Zubac. Dunn attacking. 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Harden's got 9.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Levine. Dunn with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Oh, there's the alley.
Don't you forget, Harden won an assist title now. And this man can pass that rock.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played, and he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Ellis has checked in for Zach LaVine. And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 6. And Sabonis slams it in.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Coffee, the pass to Batum. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First trip to the line for him here.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Kings have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Sabonis outside. DeRozan outside. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Can't get it to fall.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Coffee. Bogdanovich with it. Clock at 6. No problems knocking that one down.
This is Bogdanovich's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Kings trail by 8. Outside Murray. DeRozan, a screen on Jones. Outside Murray. Kicks it to DeRozan. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. The fader. And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist by DeRozan. Sabonis has got 4 points now in the quarter. Los Angeles leading by 6. Simmons with it. Picked by Bogdanovich. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Outside Simmons. Ellis with a rebound. Sacramento has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Monk. Pass to Sabonis. The Clippers grab the miss. Simmons drives in. And it's Simmons with the jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Markelle Fultz is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's LaRavia in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
It's Simmons with the drive, and timeout called by Ty Lue, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
9-1-6 crew.
On defense, the Kings. Leonard finds Harden. Six on the shot clock. It's blocked. Here's Ellis, defended by Dunn. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. So the Kings making a change here. Monk's checked in.
For your Kings, 0, Malik Monk.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Stolen by Harden. On the break. Now here's Leonard, tightly guarded. Zubac, screen. Shot by Leonard, no good. Kings trail by 5. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Harden against Monk. Pass to DeRozan. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. He can't get that one to fall. Harden surveying the D. And he drives in to the paint. Zubac passes to Dunn. And the 3 off target. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Kings. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Outside Monk. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 16. Again, the miss by the Kings. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside Harden. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. That one goes. Count it.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
The Kings call timeout. And Sacramento with some changes. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for LaRavia. And it's Levine in for Ellis. DeRozan against Powell. Sabonis with a screen on Powell. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan, forceful inside.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
Harden with a bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. They kick it out to Murray.
On D, Leonard is almost inescapable. He completely smothers shooters with his reach.
Missed inside. Kings trail by 7. DeRozan, left side. DeMar working the lane.
We've seen him do this before. DeMar DeRozan, we are accustomed to watching him take and make huge shots.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. The shot from the low post is good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Zubac with a screen on Monk. And he's going for the oop here. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
A very good passer. Harden is capable of leading the league in assists any year.
DeRozan looks it over. Sabonis in the post. He's guarded by Zubac.
And Sabonis has proven that he is huge in the clutch. He has hit big shots time and time again for this squad.
There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Throw it down, Kawhi.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure.
The Kings call timeout.
Let's go, everybody. Time to make some noise for your Sacramento Kings Breakers. Okay, everyone, that was your 916 Crew Dance Team.
Outside Levine.
Once again.
Murray against Leonard. Pass to DeRozan. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
The veteran leader of this squad, DeMar DeRozan, showing the kids how it's done down the stretch.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Clippers.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
DeRozan passes to Murray. Money from deep! 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Here's DeRozan. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, Kawhi, you had it going inside and out. It seemed like you were getting wherever you wanted on the court. Did it feel that way?
It's moving well. Overall, the team played well. They got me in my spots. They made shots, open the floor for me.
Always humble. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And we present the player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.